Hi, my name is Maya. We are in the Quad, which is a really central area at UVic. People are often hanging out here, relaxing, studying, playing hacky sack or slacklining, anything you can think of in a park area. The UVic has promised to not build anything new on it, so it's safe to enjoy, and which is awesome. And it's called a quad because it splits the school into 4 quadrants. The front right side is for the sciences, the left side is for humanities, and then at the back there is the education area, and the Faculty of Human and Social Development is on this corner. In the front of the quad we have there's the Mearns McPherson Library, Mearns Learning Center, McPherson Library. It is the biggest library on Vancouver Island actually, which is pretty amazing and nice because I'll probably be spending a lot of time there. I definitely did, but it's got a lot of resources packed into it. Big one is if you go in on the first floor, there's the Learning Commons halfway down on the right side, and it's got a lot of things in it. It's got the Center for Academic Advising, physics help, math and stats help, a computer help desk, intermediate courses help, a bunch of things. And so for the academic advising, that is often, I've used it a lot for my English class, and you can go online, use your Netlink ID and book an appointment to be one-on-one with someone who could help you just talk through your assignment with you, which is really nice. And so I definitely recommend using that. But there are 4 floors, and on the 3rd floor there's also the Digital Commons, which is really helpful for learning about digital literacy, and it's got a lot of help, people you can talk to. It's got workshops that they often hold that you can attend and learn more about certain things. They like 3D printing or Photoshop or just anything you can imagine in terms of digital resources. And as far as the whole library goes, it's got a lot of study rooms, which you can also book online, use your Netlink ID, and that's super helpful before a test to just be in a quiet space with a group of people you can be with. And it has got a cafe in the front, Biblio Cafe, and so food is allowed inside the library as long as it's not too aromatic and just warm and will make a mess, you probably imagine. And then also the bottom floor, if you want a really quiet space, you go there, it's silent as well. The 3rd floor is also silent, but the other floors are just quiet, so just be aware of that. But yeah, it's a really good place to go. And it is not our only library on campus. There's also the Diane Law Library, which is a little bit outside of Ring Road next to the gym, and it is not just for law students. It does have some services specific to law students, but it's a great place to go. And it also has, you can rent out electronic equipment, and you can get into the database of any kind of law information you might want, or they also has quiet study rooms that you can book, and that is a great place to go to study as well. It's quite quiet, so just be aware of that. But I definitely recommend it. And there's another thing that I remember now about the McPherson Library is there's a music and media desk that you can rent out a ton of equipment. You can rent out a camera, a computer, chargers, and Ethernet cables, a ton of stuff, whatever you can imagine will help you just make sure you have the technology you need to get your assignments done, which is really nice. To this side of the quad, outside of Ring Road, next to Finnerty Gardens, there's the Interfaith Chapel, which is a great place to go. You can book an appointment with the chaplain to have a talk, or you can just go to relax and enjoy. It houses the Office of Multi-Faith Services, which has a lot to offer. There's meditation groups, praying groups, learning resource groups, and it hosts a pet cafe on Wednesdays, which is a great place to go to just de-stress and just enjoy some cute animals, usually dogs, cats, sometimes goats, so that's great. To this side of the quad, there is, next to Human and Social Development Building, the Sedgwick Building, which houses a number of research centers as well as it houses administration offices. This includes equity and human rights, communication and marketing, and human resources. Inside of equity and human rights, there is the sexualized violence branch, the discrimination and harassment branch, human rights branch, and an education branch as well. It is a great place to go to learn about these things, or to document a case, or to just express concern or anything like that. So that is a great place to go. Hi, my name is Maya. We're in front of the First People's House here at UVic. It is a place like this is pretty rare. In Canada there's only a few, and we have one of them. It's meant to be a home away from home for Indigenous students, and it houses an office for Indigenous academic and community engagement. What that features is academic advising services, scholarship services, tutoring, counseling, as well as relationship building with elders and community members here at UVic. But it is not just for Indigenous students. It's welcome to everyone, and it's just a place to relax and enjoy and talk to people and get to know people. And it has a big amazing hall that has some architectural designs from Coast Salish places, and that is amazing, so you can check that out. And sometimes they'll have events, or they'll have classes in there.